Hey there, Sagittarius. How are you guys? I hope you're doing really, really well this evening. Hope you have had a wonderful week. Most definitely. It's been a great week. Lots of rain here, which has been nice, actually. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm actually doing a love reading for you guys. I may split it up, honestly. We'll see which one comes out first. And then if it's old, because we know a lot of that comes out, then of course we'll move on to new. I might actually timestamp it to break it up a little bit. That way we're not getting stuck in an old source. That's not where we want to be, okay? All right, Spirit. By the way, guys, this is going to be a general reading as always, okay? So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Midas touch. Love it. Well, let's see. Spirit might have something else for y'all today. Spirit, give me the guidance for Sagittarius through, let's do it through the 20th. Through the 20th. July the 20th, please. Okay. Unlock your mind. Look at this. I don't think Spirit's going to let us go there. They have other things for you, it looks like, at least starting out here. I'm always totally fine with that, but I know some of you guys like to get love readings. So let's just see. Let's just trust Spirit to bring us whatever we need tonight, okay? So we have the Midas touch here, and we have unlock your mind. Give it a whirl. It looks, okay. Wow. You know, and this is interesting here. I'm going to leave this here for a minute because eat your words is actually, let me just put it out. It definitely belongs out. Look, big shift. And I know that this is something obviously it's just getting clearer and clearer and clearer. Okay. Because the energy, we're already coming into the energy. Obviously with the Midas touch, you already know that whatever this is that you're stepping into, this time, this energy, this creative endeavor, it could be around your business, whatever it is, it's going to be very successful. That's what I know. And I'm being told it's not just one thing, then actually it's several things. So this could be an array of things that you're actually working on too. I'm just noticing all of the roses that are actually blooming. They're not actually blooming on her head, but sitting on her head in full bloom here. Okay, so somebody might have a lot of projects. This could be the support that is around whatever you're doing, but I think somebody could have, you know, maybe irons in a lot of different fires here. I really feel like with Unlock Your Mind and Give It a Whirl, that some of you are being pushed out of your comfort zone for whatever this is to try something new. Okay, I guess this could be around love too, but I feel like finances are impacted. I think that you're about to get, your finances are going to be impacted, and clearly it's going to be for the better here. But you have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone here. There's something you're not seeing, Sag. That's what I feel. I feel like there's something here that wants to come out, or something here that needs to be expanded that maybe you're not seeing. I'm noticing in this card as well that there is actually a lock here, okay, above this light. You see that, right? Unlock your mind. You can see the key they're trying to unlock. That key is straight up at this particular time. So something needs to be, maybe you can meditate. All right, if you're having trouble kind of tapping into what it is, I don't think it's going to take very much. And I'm going to tell you why, because this person has so much light above their head already. That shows me you're already very much so connected to the divine. It just takes some tweaking here, okay? And it also means that when you're getting something, if you're getting some kind of idea, okay, for some of you, somebody around you could be presenting you with something as well. All right, so if you've been in a time, let me just back this up a minute because this information's coming so fast. Sorry if I'm speeding through, but it's just coming in that fast. Okay. let me catch my thoughts again. Okay, I don't know if you've been in this phase where maybe you've been closed off a little bit and maybe not as willing to listen to other people, or maybe you've just been trying to work on your own thing, which is totally fine. Okay, but it's almost like I feel like I need to tell you, don't be rigid, be open to other things. Obviously, scrutinize everything. You should obviously do that as well, but there's something bigger coming for you. There's definitely something bigger, and I feel like almost like you need to be open. Now, this is coming in, all right, and it's already around you. So you've already generated this energy around you. This is the manifesting energy that you're already in, which tells me thoughts have went towards at least manifesting, doing better. You've been sending those signals, of course, out to the universe, and it's, of course, doing its thing to make sure it's happening, right? Life happens for us, not to us. And so that's exactly what's happening. It's trying to bring all this together to culminate, right? To give you what you want here. What's so interesting here is eat your words. So I want to make sure, Sag, that whatever you're doing here, I'm going to address this in two different ways. Whatever you're doing here, though, you make sure that you are doing, keep your mind positive. Okay, don't sit back in doubt. Okay, don't worry about judgment here from other people. All right, if people are being rude, maybe this is something you've already started, but you haven't gotten, maybe you haven't let it get too big, or maybe you get distracted, or maybe you even feel put down or pushed back a little bit. You know, I mean, people go through that, right? By others, by their rudeness, by the things they're saying, but you push that back, okay? Focus on things that are positive, because you got a lot going on here. This is, I mean, I think it's going to be immense, all right? I know that that sounds like, well, I don't think it, no, I don't. For some that are maybe in this mindset of doubt and all this is definitely not going to be most of the Sagittarius that watch me, because I mean, you guys are on here with me quite a bit, and I know that for most of us, we're excited about moving forward. And I think, and this is not even about not being excited, it's just getting caught in your head, getting caught in the thoughts, getting caught in what other people are saying. Okay, so I'm being reminded of the other reading that I just did. If you haven't seen that, you might want to go see it. I'm just going to say that because it is kind of that attitude that you need to assert. It's going to help you to really kind of push out of any kind of stuckness that maybe you've been in. Okay, you got to let it go. You cannot care. You got to push forward and just trust what the divine is getting you. Eat your words. Also, I told you I was going to address it two different ways, because I think that whatever it is that you're doing, others will be eating their words, okay? So whatever they said to you, or however much they doubted you, okay? Any judgment they may have been projecting towards you, they're really going to see you, I think, step out and shine at this time in a big way is what I'm getting. Okay, let's keep going. All right, what else do we have for Sagittarius spirit? Shadow. Okay. What else? Fire. There you are. Okay, so some of you guys that are going to be watching are going to be sitting in some shadow energy, and maybe that's what you need to be. Maybe this is what you got to kind of unlock. There could be some things here that you're not dealing with. It could be what's around you, okay? Again, with this eat your words, or it could be stuff that you're actually doing to yourself that is actually creating a bit of a stagnancy, okay? We have to really be careful about how we speak to ourselves, okay? And I'm talking about that internal dialogue is so important. And even the words, of course, the words we say out loud, but that internal dialogue, of course, is also very, very important. So please make sure that whatever you're saying to yourself, even if you catch yourself having those feelings, try to replace it with something that is just positive, that is supportive for you, until that becomes the dialogue that you have with yourself, okay? We're always training our brain. We can train it to be negative. We can train it to be unsupportive. We can train it to be demeaning, right, to us, or we can train it to be very supporting and loving, all right, and something that actually assists us. And that's what you need to do here. Somebody here has something that they should be moving forward with, that they could be very passionate about. They may find themselves stuck kind of in between where they've been and possibly where they need to go. And it is because some shadow work may need to be dealt with. So maybe sit with that. This could very well be what I was talking about before, unlocking that, figuring that out. Because a lot of times when we heal a lot, and something comes back up, you know, a lot of times we heal a lot and we're like, well, we're there. Generally, there's so many layers of it, okay? So just make sure that you're being mindful. That's the biggest thing. And dealing with these things. And if you don't fully understand it, how can I get to that next level? Ask Source. How can I do that? What is it that I'm not recognizing within me that needs to be dealt with? Because something you're doing is helping other people. That's why. Okay, so something you're doing is helping other people. And so it's not that you have to be perfect, okay, but it is saying that there's something here that's actually causing this. All right, I'm being led to, for some of you guys, it's definitely going to be, if you've had these, you know, if you've been through a lot, obviously most of us have in our life, but let's just say this, say that you're coming out of addiction, or you were coming out of a bad relationship, or you know, you've never felt fully good enough and now you're getting your self-esteem, you know, something along those lines. A lot of that stuff can run very deep within you. Okay, so it does have to be dealt with. All right, now it doesn't mean that you can't push forward without it, but for some reason, some of this, and I do feel it is what I just talked about, is kind of blocking you. All right, is keeping you from fully stepping into your power 100%. All right, and I don't know why. I don't know what Spirit's doing with you here, but I feel like they need you to really step into your power here, to really unlock your mind, to begin to use it, okay? Because you are going to be assisting others with whatever it is. Let me look at these. I'm pretty hyped up all of a sudden. I don't know if somebody is really hyped up. I know going through my meditation also, I was getting so many visions. There was a mountain that was away, but I saw like this giant blue light. It was actually beautiful. It was very, very bright though, that just kind of shot up. I'm not sure what that meant. I saw somebody was doing their finger like this, but they had like really short, it seemed female to me, really short dark nails. I saw black nails there, and for some reason I was seeing somebody tie up some kind of dark boot or something, like they were going to, I know somebody's going to work right now. I know that there are people from all over the world, so that could very well be the case here. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. You can't make this up. I'm telling you, somebody's about to be pushed out of their comfort zone to give something here a whirl, but it is going to take unlocking your mind, being ready to, I cannot believe this spread, my God. Okay, being ready to do kind of what you're guiding to, because I'm feeling like it could be taken as a bit of a shakeup. This says towards spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay, so you could be helping someone with that, some type of spiritual, yeah, you could be helping them with their spiritual development in some way. It could be a humanitarian stuff, but you could also just be helping people, I don't know, counseling. I don't know what you're doing here. I just know that Source is kind of, I feel like Source has got in the way here. It says parting of the ways in either romance or business. So you may actually be leaving something else to kind of go away. Are you moving too? I'm getting that very strongly. Somebody here is definitely going through some kind of relocation here. Yeah, look at this. So somebody here could be parting as well, some kind of relationship here to start anew. Again, we had the shadow. This could be something that you have been hanging on to for a long time, Sag. This could be something that you're not even with, or it could be somebody that you're with. Okay, now it could be a friend or lover. It could be familial. It could be anything like that. But whatever it is, this has been shadowy around you, okay? We have to break that energy. Again, I'm going to go back to the reading the other day. It was very much about that, getting out of that energy, saying, fuck it, I'm out of here. And that's what it looks like you need to be doing right now and focusing on. Okay, there's some kind of plans for you, some kind of change for you, but it's going to take you taking some kind of chance as well. So you're going to be leaving something. You could be leaving a relationship. You could be leaving your work for something new is what I'm getting here. Yeah, that's something that you've been disappointed in. Okay. That might be something too that you're helping. See, that's the thing. I don't know if somebody's in communications too, because what I'm feeling here, so you could be using even that story. Are you sharing something with somebody? Are you traveling and sharing something with somebody here? Because this is all kind of linked together here. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I don't know if it was about a marriage as well. Could have definitely been about a marriage, or there's something here about a marriage. Tree, look, affairs with your family. Okay, so it could have definitely been about family. We already talked about that. It could have been about a marriage that you were in. It could be about a marriage that you're already divorced from, that you haven't fully processed. You could still be in the midst of it. Okay, it doesn't mean you're not trying, but maybe you still think about it. Maybe you still think, maybe you're still kind of attached to the energy, that sort of thing. Could be an older man involved here. Dealings a relationship here with an older man. But look at this. You are on the road to success. Look at this, though. Be careful. Do not take risk. I'm going to tell you exactly what this is. Are you ready? Boom. That's your shadow. And that's why they're saying to you, unlock your mind. Okay? Remember what I said. This could be something that you've been holding on to for a while that makes you feel, going back over here, some kind of doubt. Some kind of maybe not feeling good enough or not feeling like you're ready to step out and to do this. Maybe it's also been feedback from other people, okay? Don't take risks. Please be careful, blah, blah, blah. We should always be cautious, okay? But when you're being led to this degree, you have to know that the divine is running the ship, okay? Other people will sometimes get involved because I think a lot, not all the time, but sometimes they mean well, but they have their own fears in place, okay? That's kind of running the show for them. All right, let's get into it. All right, Spirit, let's see what this is about for Sagittarius. You know what, Spirit just is not interested in your love life lately. I ain't mad at him. All right, let's keep going. I love seeing this expansion. I just start back in the saddle. What is that? So maybe that means that you're getting back to work or something. Maybe you're getting back to something that you love. Maybe that means you're in, I'm not sure exactly. What does that mean, back in the saddle? Is that like when somebody gets back to work? Maybe somebody here has been on some kind of hiatus or taking a break from something. Get one more. Let's get Sagittarius' energy only, please. Sagittarius' energy. What is this about, please? Okay. This is definitely about self-love. This is about maybe you're taking a journey, okay? Maybe this is part of let go of this. Whatever this attachment is, this is the journey back to loving yourself fully and completely here. Oh, Spirit. Wow, look at this. I think you're going to be celebrated here. You're going to be attracted. There's a lot of love around this side. You're going to be attracted, which I love, right? Because we also see here the Midas touch. So we're looking at probably a 10 of Pentacles along with all the love that is going out here. I don't know if you're some kind of star quality, have some kind of star quality about you. Yeah, you know, this could also be telling me this is part of your healing as well. I don't know why I feel like I need to combine these meanings in this card for whatever reason. I don't know if you're healing other people through whatever you're doing that is being recognized, okay? I think I kind of hit on that up here somewhere. Something about your communications, perhaps. That's definitely not the first time I have seen that. Look, fire energy here. King of Wands energy, really taking the lead. Yeah, inspiring other people, coming across as very charismatic, easy to get along with, very attractive, even magnetic here. Look at this. We have Leo, very strong, very confident. Okay, I just slung 2 cards. Hang on, let me see what these are. There is that hesitation again. So I have the 2 of Wands here in reverse. Definitely not, it's almost like you haven't been planning. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, maybe you weren't planning. Maybe you didn't want to make a choice. Maybe you weren't sure what to do. But look at this side. Look, you might be relocating. This may involve some kind of move. You may actually be moving out of something. You could just be moving out of a house for that matter. But I feel there is some kind of moving away from something. Perhaps it is energetically. Some of you guys may be actually traveling. something along those lines. But something here is certainly happening here. You're not willing to juggle, I think, things anymore that have kind of maybe repressed you a little bit or held you back. I'm gonna, you know, maybe the juggling was simply, well, I'm holding on to these emotions. I'm having to figure out what this person is doing or what this job is going to do or whatever. I'm just going to take control of my life completely, right? Maybe you were also doing, I feel like it does have something to do with that, because I'm going to go back to the beginning of the reading. It's almost like you were still hanging on. Maybe you still are. You're still hanging on to something a little bit, okay, that has to be fully recognized and released here. You are moving away. You're definitely moving away from something else. That could have been you being juggled as well. Maybe you didn't want to be juggled, or maybe you didn't want to, yeah, it was either you being juggled or you saying, I'm not going to do that anymore. You know, I'm about to pave my own way here. All right, good. So what is this around, Spirit, for Sagittarius, please? Oh my gosh, look at this. You're getting some kind of new start here. Yeah. You are definitely birthing something new into being here, hands down. Look at that. Yep. You could be highly, highly intuitive here. You could be an empath for sure, very tapped in here to your emotions. There could be a lot that you're not seeing at the time. I think that that is by design. Look at this High Priestess energy again. Just kind of saying again, okay, it's just reaffirming what we just heard, right? So I think you're coming across very much so in your power. You could be keeping a lot to yourself at this time. You're obviously highly intuitive. All right. I don't know if you are a psychic or a medium or anything, doesn't matter. But I do feel that you're very connected to the divine here. All right. We have a King of Coins here. And Lovers. Okay, so I don't know if this is somebody who is around you or somebody that could be coming in. Let's keep going. You may be getting, you remember I said early, now that I think about it, somebody could be trying to help you, wanting to help you, something that they're doing maybe to help you, and you have to keep an open mind about it. Maybe you have been a bit rigid. Maybe I should have said resistant. Maybe you should have been a bit resistant to it in some way, shape, or form here. But somebody wants to help you here. This is somebody who clearly has some kind of affection for you too in this Lover's energy. Wow, look at this. Okay, you're either moving somewhere, Sag. I'm just going to tell you, you're either moving somewhere. The Six of Cups here, Roro. This might be somebody from the past or somebody from way back. It could also be from past lives. We'll look at it and see. So you have somebody here who is quite stable, okay? Maybe this person is looking to invest in you or wanting to invest in you in some way. Something about this, something about whatever they are bringing to the table. Somebody recognizes who you are. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Somebody recognizes who you are here. They recognize how valuable you are and what you're actually doing out here. Now, I don't know if this is your partner already in business, somebody who wants to help you, or this is someone who is actually coming towards you at this particular time. But this, whoever it is, regardless of how they come in, they may be coming in like a boss. They could be coming in like a friend, okay, someone who just wants to invest. But something here could definitely be developing. I don't know if you see this, okay? This person's going to want to give to you. They're going to want to make sure that you have everything you need for the next step here. Because look, I'm telling you, I think you have been in this hangman position. I do. I think you haven't been doing a great deal. Like maybe you're going to work and you're doing all this, but you still, you're very talented. Whoever this is, you're very talented. You're very gifted, okay? But there is a little part of you that still needs to be released. Okay, so now I'm being told, so I'm dealing with somebody who's done quite a bit of work. That's what I'm being told. Okay, so this is someone who's done a lot of work, but there's still something that has to be let go of, that has to be released. And I think that that is getting ready to happen. Whoever this is that's coming onto your path here as well, they may, especially if you're an intuitive or something like that, something about your abilities maybe, I don't know. It just seems to me like something about your abilities here they may wish to help with or help you. You're expanding. I feel like something is expanding here. Maybe it's not about the abilities, but they know that you're really tuned in some way. They do know you because I feel like they're watching you. Okay, so this person could definitely be watching you as well. They definitely want to give to you. They want to give to you. Okay, so this is interesting as well here. Okay, so they have seen you this. Now, I don't know if this person has seen you in this hangman position. I feel like they have. I feel like they feel. So maybe this is somebody who's already around you or somebody who keeps up with you. Or maybe you've just been off the radar for a while because they definitely have you in this hangman position. This person could actually be at a distance, Sag. But this is definitely you. I think the world is actually showing that you're moving into another, yeah, you're closing out a cycle and moving into another one. Somebody here is going to help you do it. That's interesting. Okay, so somebody here wants to help you to do that. And it could be somebody who you've known for a very long time. And maybe the lovers is not even about a divine love. Maybe the lovers is about you making some kind of choice. Maybe they want to help you to make a choice, okay? Bring some things to your attention. Very obvious. It could very well be about some kind of gifts that you have or something that you're really, really good at and give you what you need so that you're able to kind of move forward here. Wow. And look at that. You look really bored in that picture as well. I'm definitely dealing with somebody who's either very gifted or somebody who's already, I think this person is wildly talented. And it's something about taking that to the next level. Okay, let's keep going then. All right, I think I'm going to pull some oracles and see if they give us anything else here. I don't know how this fly got. I just noticed. I was outside earlier, so maybe so. Look at this concealment, okay? You don't see this. You definitely don't see. You might be just look at this protection as well. Okay, good to know. You may need to make sure that you're protecting yourself. You may need to make sure that this is protected. Why do I feel like, okay, so this does need to be concealed. Whatever this is, it does need to be, it needs to be kept quiet, okay? So even if somebody is coming to you, which they clearly are, I feel like this is something you need to keep under wraps to a certain extent because I think, well, I think whatever it is going to be big. Whatever you're doing, wow, I don't know why now suddenly I'm feeling, this has been so great in the energy, but now I'm kind of feeling like there's, so it's going to bring, well, it's going to bring haters. Maybe you're doing something that's polarizing. I don't know. You know, that can be, you can have an opinion channel for that matter, right? People feel very polarized by that. People are so damn sensitive, but you know, I think that whatever you're doing, I think it's going to bring envy. The envy could also just be coming because maybe you're doing well, okay? And sometimes that just triggers other people, you know, if they're not feeling good about themselves or, you know, they're not in a good place within themselves. It's something like that. I feel like you need to keep it kind of on the down. Wow, look at this. Can you believe this? These three cards together, yeah. Yeah. Protection here, and make sure that you're putting protection around you, keeping that around you. It says banish a curse here, which tells me that something is being removed. I've been picking that up anyway. You should, obviously, if you've been dealing with anything like this, the hatred, the bad energy, this doesn't actually have to be somebody casting that. Everybody thinks that's how it's done. It is done that way a lot of times. There's a lot of obvious intent that goes into it, but sometimes people can just be sitting there focusing on you and boom, okay, there comes the evil eye. And so it's all energy, right? I don't care if you're burning a candle or if you're focusing, it's all energy, right? And so whatever you're doing here, whatever you need to get out of in that shadow that's still has a little bit of control over you, okay, is going to continue to break this down so that you're not getting any more of that energy. Again, you are banishing this curse here, and you need to start protecting yourself, protecting your energy, and also working on your spirit body or your light body here, okay, to make sure that you're in a high frequency so this stuff doesn't affect you like it used to, okay? And you also need to conceal whatever you're doing to a certain extent. Trust me, it's coming to the forefront, okay? But for some reason, as you're doing it, Healing energy, what I say. As you're doing it, I feel like you need, or as you're getting into it or making some kind of transition, it will need to be concealed here. I also feel, incidentally, as I'm looking at this particular time, that something is being concealed here from, I think that has to do with this. Okay, so you already have haters. You clearly already have someone maybe around you that's already, maybe, I don't know if they're doing this, like getting someone to do it, or again, they're just kind of hating on you. Okay, they could be hiding. Maybe you don't know who this is. Maybe they're doing it in the background. This could be people from way back as well. You know, the thing is, they're also hating. I think that you're sitting in all of this healing energy at this particular time. Okay, you could be coming across as very confident here. You found some kind of elixir of life here where you're seeming very young at heart, right? Very happy in your own life. Okay. They're not liking that because this person could actually be receiving, whoever this is, some kind of karmic justice at this particular time. Okay, so they feel very defensive in a sense here. All right, they don't like the fact too that you're so courageous. This is the second time that you got this job. You got this job. Why did I just say this? Maybe you're getting some kind of job too. I don't know. Maybe this person was around your job. All right. They don't like it that you're so courageous and that you're willing to get out there and take some chances. You might just get up and leave work. If this was a work situation where you have some haters, you may just do that just to go out, right, and do that. Somebody feels confined in their own situation as well. So that's also kind of rubbing, you know, a nerve, I guess, with them. Is that how you say it? That's not hitting a nerve. Rubbing a nerve. Hitting a nerve with somebody here because you're kind of a free spirit here and you're just kind of going out and doing your own thing, and you're okay, you're taking chances, but some of you are actually taking a move, like you are moving. This is definitely going to involve some kind of move to do whatever this creative project is that you're about to work on. I think you're going to be in some leadership role here, Sag, and I think people are definitely going to see that. Again, I feel like any of this nastiness that is actually coming, okay, is from someone who feels very defensive, and I really feel that it has a lot to do with what they're not doing. So they're seeing you doing things and they feel either it's, I don't have the courage, okay, to get out there and do that also myself. Why do they get that life? Why do they need to be? Because you're taking chances. That's why. Okay, because you're cutting out things that don't serve you, and that's why it's coming to you. Okay. So anyway, whatever this is going to bring you a lot of good luck, okay, and a lot of happiness and a lot of knowledge as well, okay? But look, this change is inevitable. It's happening. I have the moon card here, Luna, so it could be, I don't know, if there's a new moon coming or maybe on the next full moon or something like that. I did say, I think to the 20th, right? But it could be any time. You know, time is fluid. That's something we create. Spirit does not. All right, so let me get, I think, honestly, I think I'm going to leave this here. You kind of know what is happening. Some of you guys have probably been thinking about stuff. You could have been creating stuff. Obviously, I know some of you have. But it could be much bigger than you even know. I feel like this reading is all about don't limit yourself, okay? You may be leaving somebody behind here, or actually several people behind, but it looks like what you're stepping into is so much bigger, okay? And I think you're going to have a lot of support around you, but you do have to make some kind of choice to move forward with whoever this King of Coins. This may be the King of Coins that you know, they could be wanting to just invest in some way, shape, or form, okay? Or offer you something that's going to help you make some kind of choice to move forward. They are coming forward with the Pentacles, I'm going to tell you, all right? Because they want to, so this could be something that you're impacting people on worldwide too. I just got that very strongly. And this could also be a person that is recognizing you from somewhere else. So they could be, say that they're watching you in some way and maybe they're somewhere else. Something, you're going to travel, someone you may actually just be uprooting and leaving. That's what I really feel here. This is crazy because it seems so wild and kind of off the cuff, right? But that's sad. That's how we roll sometimes. This is awesome. It's exciting. Like, I really do feel excited. All right, let me get some last words, and then I might try to do a love reading, although I tried it just now, and I'm kind of feeling like if Spirit wanted it, they would have let it come out. All right, let's see. I wanted to get, okay, let's get to, I like this deck a lot. So let's do this. Okay, I'm being told to, okay, so there could be, yeah, watch the shade. If your body, if your energy or anything like that feels, because I just feel there's shade around this too. So the shade is probably the concealment, right? Somebody not wanting you to know that that's what they're doing, or trying to hide that they're upset or irritated or something like that. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. This is why Spirit first addressed within the first 5 minutes, addressing the shadow and cutting that energy. All right. Keep going. It may feel as though you have been on this path or journey for so long. Wow. And you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. Sag, look. That is unbelievable. Okay. So much confirmation I feel in this reading. It does say to pay attention. You're being asked to pay close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. Unlock your mind here. Pay attention. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Sag, my God, look at this reading. Okay. Don't just rule something out, Sag. Okay, worth. This is about self-worth. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be easy to feel, remember what I said? Maybe somebody told you, put doubts in your head. Maybe made you feel like you weren't good enough. Maybe an experience made you feel that way. Maybe childhood made you feel that way. Okay, you're about to be lifted out of all of that. Okay, we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply is not the case, however. You are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Absolutely. Bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear. Oh my God. It says, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and the bravery to make this decision, Sag, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. I'm telling you. Bottom card and the last card is celebrate. Okay, you're being asked to celebrate recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. You're about to expand, okay? You're about to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. So you can't write, okay. I've said enough. Spirit said everything they had tonight. I pray you guys resonate with this. All right. And wow. Okay. Onward and upward. This is amazing. I'll see you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye, Sag.